This is our second time to Glacier National Park, and we are on the east side this time, and this is a hike you do not want to miss.
It's 5:48. We were supposed to leave here at 5 o'clock to get to our trailhead at 6 o'clock, but that didn't happen. It's now slide outside.
Oh yeah, we got to hurry. I think we have a 45-minute drive to get to the parking lot, and there could be construction, so we need to get out of here.
We're at the Mini Glacier Hotel parking lot, just about a quarter mile from the trailhead of
Grinnell Glacier Trail. Now last year we hiked up to Grinnell Glacier Overlook, so we got to see this glacier, which I really wanted to get down to it. This year we're gonna actually hike down to the glacier.
Hey, so you know what's kind of cool is when you're walking on the trail and someone walks by you and they recognize you from your last glacier video?
Like, hey, I remember, I watched your guys' video. I'm like, no, it couldn't have been ours. It was ours.
Last couple weeks, Sarah's been showing me videos of bears coming up from the water to the trails where the hikers are. And of course, I had no point of reference where that's at.
People on the boats taking video of people on this trail with bears behind them. So I can see why. There's a lot of vegetation, a lot of berries.
Okay, we just saw the hill you have to climb. I can't point at it because it's up there. It is. This is quite the incline.
I thought that the Grinnell, like the garden wall, was bad. I think this is.
I don't know if you could see. Can you all see those people climbing up that hill right there?
Wow,
I can't see it in the lines there.
You ready?
This is gonna be a hike.
Look at the waterfall. We see a waterfall just right up ahead. Well, there's two of them.
So we know we're gonna get our feet wet. All right. Sarah said bring extra socks, dry socks. So we did.
So,
oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Sarah, look at that. And what have we got ourselves into? We are 7 miles back. That's what All Trail says. We're back 7 miles.
Have you ever seen anything this beautiful in your entire life? Oh my gosh,
this is so pretty back here. Some people are crazy. They're jumping in. That water
swimming.
is so cold. We were playing. Oh, I put my hands in it. You got to be crazy to jump into that water.
This is a hike you definitely want to do. I mean, I would say this is my all-time favorite hike we've ever done. I don't know how we're ever going to top this one.
Also, there was no sun today.
Yes.
And I think that was made for a huge difference because it was a nice hike coming up. The breeze would come on every once in a while. It's nice and windy, it's overcasty.
But we got to sit down right next to a glacier and eat our lunch. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
And look at these views. Can you see behind me? Look at this.
It doesn't even seem real, does it?
As we're sitting over here on a rock in front of the glacier, we're looking at pictures from the overlook of last year, and we're able to pinpoint the rock that we're sitting on. I mean, it's just so cool.
That's so crazy because last year I was up there saying, I want to get to that glacier so bad. And here we are.
So all the glacier runoff is literally falling off the mountain. Look how...
We kind of chased this thing all the way here. So it's kind of cool to see it where it starts. Did you see like the triple waterfalls?
We're starting to realize that maybe this trail goes up above those waterfalls and that's where the glacier's at. I don't know. We didn't really think that through.
There's a waterfall up here coming from Grinnell Glacier. We're hiking all the way there.
Wait a minute, Sarah. Have we been chasing waterfalls? Okay, we both flunked geology in school because we don't know what causes this. It must be glacier caused, but what? Man, look at this. Okay, tell us what it is. When you get up here, don't just stop down where the pretty water is and where the icebergs are. Hike down to where the top of the waterfall is and where this glacier is. They estimate that this glacier is going to be gone in like the next 10 to 20 years, so you want to take a look at this thing. Grinnell Glacier right there. Here's the waterfall. Can you see that? There's people up there. I did it 2 times. Yeah, I hiked it twice. Things melted off so quick. We were up here just 2 days ago, and where we shot our video in the snow, that snow is all gone. And those icebergs that are out there, are they called icebergs? Those big chunks of snow. Is that better? It's not like the Titanic's out here floating around, but they're all missing. All those big chunks of snow that were floating out in the water are basically all melted away. I think we got a heat wave going on. Right here is the Grinnell Lookout. That is the hike that we did last year, the high line down to the garden wall and to the overlook. We couldn't see this when we hiked up here the other day, but now it's clear skies. So you can maybe see some people right up here on this ridge, or maybe not.
Grinnell Glacier, hike of a lifetime. It's about an 11-mile hike from the trailhead parking up and back. You can also take some boats that will shorten your hike a little bit. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Our hike was 14.1 miles, but here's what we did. We parked at the Mini Glacier Hotel parking lot. There is a trail that goes on the west side of Swift Current Lake and heads up, but we didn't know that. So we started our hike and we started going down the parking lot up to the main road where we forgot our bear spray. So then we had to hike back up to the truck to get the bear spray.
You have to have bear spray on this trail.
You can see that. How far in are we, sir? Like what, a half mile? Maybe 3/4 mile? Something? I don't know. We started hiking and I reached for our bear spray. We don't have our bear spray.
Okay, absolutely do not forget your bear spray. People did not have bear spray on the trail, and we did see bears.
The second time I did the hike, I parked at the trailhead parking lot. There's a lot of parking spaces there. I counted them, 63, and plus people were overflowing into the street. So unless you're getting a really late start, you should be able to get a parking space there. But here's the deal, parking at the Mini Glacier Hotel, if you hike on the west side of the lake, it's only 1/10 of a mile longer, and there is a ton of parking over in that Mini Glacier parking lot. And there's a benefit to parking at that parking lot.
Snacks.
On the way back, when you get back, you now can have snacks.
Which I love, and they have little restaurants in there. You can get some snacks, and then your car is parked right there.
You can cut down on several miles of hiking by arranging for a boat ride that starts at Mini Glacier, goes across the lake, stops you off at a dock. You got a small walk to another dock where you go across Lake Josephine to a next dock, and then you have a hike up a hill. That will save you 4 miles of flat hiking.
However, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. First of all, the boat ticket for a round trip is $33 for adults, and it's $16.75 for children. That's a lot of money. And
the hiking that the boat ride saves you is really, it's flat land. Mm-hmm. It's not much hiking. Mm-hmm. Actually, we saw where the boats stopped, and those people had a pretty big incline to get up to us.
True.
And our incline didn't start until those people met up with us. And the other thing that for us is we're early risers. We like to start our hikes at sunrise.
Best
and
time.
The boats didn't start until
it's like 9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
If you want to take the boats, you need to book those really far in advance. We looked into it just to see what it would be like, and they were already booked up. We'll leave a link below if you want to make those reservations for your boats.
And if you took the boats, tell us what you think. Yeah. Would you do it again?
I mean, I don't think I would, because we'd have to get up late.
Yeah, I don't think I would. All right, made the hike to St. Mary and Virginia Falls. We got here at 5:40 a.m. The parking lot was empty, but of course it's 5:40 a.m. Sun came up, we started our hike. It was an easy 2.2 mile hike back here. Beautiful though, nice and cool. We got back to Virginia Falls. Man, this is worth the hike. It was a little bit of an incline at the end, but nothing difficult at all. A tree had fallen on the overlook right at the Virginia Falls. We didn't think we'd get up there, but it was pretty easy. We just kind of ducked underneath of it. Great hike, you got to do it. Unfortunately, we did not get to hike Iceberg Trail while we were here because it was closed due to bears.
It opened up like the day we were leaving that part of the park, but We are going to put it on our list for next time. I already have 2 things on there. It's Iceberg Trail #1. We also want to ride our e-bikes up the Going to the Sun Road for sure. If you want to check our video out where we did our other favorite hike, which was the Highline Trail, we'll leave a link above and below. You can check that out.
And that got us up to the overlook that looked over the top of this hike.
And this hike took us to the base that we looked over before. It was like the ultimate. Glacier, for sure for us, is becoming an annual thing. We're going to do it again next year.
Actually, we would have stayed longer if there were spots available, but you know, we're kind of getting kicked out of our campsite.
We are getting kicked out. But you know what? I would stay another couple weeks for sure.
For sure. But you know what? We got to hit the road.
Yep.
So we'll see you next time.
See ya.